with Joseph. We've beaten Norwich 2-1. We kind of scraped it at the end of the day, although we were 1-0 up. Norwich deservedly equalised. But we ended up with 3 points. Do you think it was deserved?
Well, maybe just about, but it was far from a convincing performance. I think probably one of the worst performances under Jose, really.
That bad?
Well, we were pretty bad. I mean, I don't know about worst performance out of Jose, but we're definitely very uninspiring again, as usual. Too slow, very passive play, especially in the first half. And with Lo Celso being by far our man of the match today. He was the only one, but great passing forward from him, and great. He's the only one. I wish I had more of him that had the passion to win the ball back the way he did today. The way he won the ball back straight, and obviously when you think about the first goal, led from Lo Celso winning the ball back, and then Son catching them out with always pass and always crossing it in and a goal. But it's just annoying because once again, we've it just doesn't fill me with confidence going into Southampton away or a big game like that on the weekend.
Yeah, it's another game that doesn't inspire much confidence. But what do you think the problem is when in the second half you have a team who's bottom of the league with the worst away record in the league, dominating in possession, actually looking creative, and seeming like they're going to cut us open at every turn whenever they go forward at some moments. It wasn't continuous throughout the whole 90 minutes, but there were moments where they were playing some really lovely football, especially better football than us. What do you think the problem is in terms of the control when you're out of possession?
Kind of worries me, yeah. I mean, it's worrying because, I feel like we might be backing off a bit too much at times. And then there are certain players that just aren't really, at their best at the moment. Like, I hate to say, Ryan Sessegnon has not been great. He's not looking confident down the left, not like running at the pace. He's got the pace to run down the wing and get a cross in, but he hasn't really done that. And instead he's like hesitantly passed it inside and he kind of loses the ball from there. And obviously, unfortunately, did get the penalty away. I'm not sure it was. I have to see it again, but I think from what I've heard, it might have been a knee into him. Might have been a penalty, but we'll see. But another thing is Dele Alli, apart from the goal, obviously just did flicks and tricks. They weren't really coming off today. I didn't see much from him to inspire me. There wasn't much there. And but obviously, one positive thing today obviously is that Son's got a goal. So I'm hoping now that confidence will come back to him because he hadn't scored in like the last 5 or 6 since that Burnley goal of season contender. So glad for him to get a goal back, and at least maybe that might inspire some confidence in him as well going forward.
Well, it seems to me that we have a couple problems in this squad at the moment. The first one is that we have no focal point up front, which is really hurting us, especially when we're swinging crosses. Although we did get one from across today, it's been slim pickings when we go forward in terms of having a physical presence up front. But also, I think even more worryingly, is out of possession. We just seem to be letting teams come at us and get. It's so easy for opposition teams to get our back four. We have no protection for our defence. We've signed Jedson Fernandez in the window. Do you still think we need another central midfield in there, or do you think hopefully he'll start playing Jedson and he can add some physicality?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to hopefully believe that Jedson will have some physicality, but I see the issue is true. We do not have a protection at the moment, and obviously we're missing that kind of Wanyama back in 2016-17. That kind of person that really protects the back four. And
haven't replaced him, have we?
No, we haven't. And unfortunately, it's like him and Dembele, really. I mean, and Ndombele also, I know he's coming back to fitness. He didn't play today. He won't be the player he won't be a holding sort of player. He's a player that will turn on the ball and go forward. So we need someone next to him, obviously, when he's back fit again. But another worrying thing is also that Winks went off today injured. I don't know how long he'd be out for, because he didn't look for good injuries to him either. So now Dyer's come back in. Also, don't get me wrong, Dyer did actually right today. When he went to centre back, I thought Dyer actually played quite well. He made some crucial blocks and crucial header as well. So, especially from that one when Eriksson backed out the challenge and I came across and then luckily got a deflection on it for a corner. But I mean, you're right. It's too easy to get our defence. But I think, to be honest, part of the problem is like you say, a focal point being missing, because we haven't really got that person to hold the ball up. When we boot the ball long, it's just going straight back to the opposition. So they're just coming straight back at us, and that's where the pressing obviously starts. Normally it starts from the front, and we haven't got someone to hold it up. So that's the first problem. And then obviously that kind of means that centre mid's a bit more easy to get at. That's my opinion on it.
Well, seeing as we won today, be a bit more positive and look at Chelsea. We're 6 points behind them now. It seems every week we're getting further away, and then there's no consistency in this top four race. But how confident are you that we can chase them down? And Do we have to sign a striker if we have any chance of doing that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we definitely have to sign a striker if we're going to have any chance, because we can't get away with these performances time and time again. And then, especially with Man City at home, the next league game. So, I mean, we need a striker before then to have any chance. And we really ought to. We kind of need to get something in that game, at least get a point to at least keep ourselves within distance. Because obviously Chelsea have got hard games like Leicester, Man United. Obviously got to play us next month as well. So that could be a big turning point on where top 4 goes. But I mean, we'll see on that one. But it's like, I have to say, yesterday I've got to say the first time I think I'd ever really cheered an Arsenal goal yesterday when he got to 2-2. Probably one of the first times ever, because they've actually given us half a chance, start a chance, because Chelsea haven't really finished us off in this top 4 race when they really should have done. But I mean, that's the main positive, really, the fact we're actually still in with a chance of getting top 4. But we move on to the FA Cup next game, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm really hoping we can start building from here, and got to try and at least get a trophy on the board if we don't get top 4.
All right, just coming on, Joseph.